Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're here to talk about, is it Alpha's death? Is it time for Alpha to die? And what is Negan's gift?
Yes, guys. So there were some hints in the next episode trailer, and there's also an awesome sneak peek that we'll actually talk about. And we kind of believe that this is going to be the final episode of Alpha. I do.
Next episode.
Yeah, episode 12.
So we're doing this.
Yes.
We are doing this at episode 12.
Yes, I believe. I'm going off of my theory.
I do too.
And we'll explain that. So
I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah, so from the next episode trailer, we see, we hear Alpha saying that, what she wants, she doesn't have what she wants. She's not satisfied with what she has. And we saw Negan saying, that thing you found, the thing that you want, I found it. And we see Negan walking her to a secluded area away from the Whisperers to a shack. Now, it's my firm belief that Alpha wants Lydia. Lydia is still her crutch. She gave Lydia a chance to kill her, to take over as the Whisperers. Lydia doesn't want to do that. She left her mom to die. And this is fuming Alpha. Alpha knows she wants to destroy them all, but I think she wants Lydia to suffer.
Yeah, I think she realizes that Lydia is her only weakness.
It is her only weakness, yes.
She needs to be free of that weakness. And I think the only way that she gets free, in her eyes, is by destroying that weakness and destroying Lydia. Why a secluded shed? Why would Negan take Alpha to a secluded shed? There's two reasons for that. One reason is none of the Whisperers know that Lydia exists still, except for Beta. So that's one way that Negan can lure her out. Look, I think I'm with you. I think that Negan's plan is to get her to this shed and kill her. But how does he do that?
That's correct. So we know that our group is out, trying to get to Alexandria. Possibly they're out on their own. We've seen a couple of shots from the trailer that Lydia is actually by herself on her own. She's kind of injured. She's kind of using her weapon as a crutch. And so I wonder if Negan finds her. Now, he would have to explain himself while he's wearing a mask.
Or would he?
Or would he? We don't know. But Negan could take her. He could give her, maybe it could be something off camera that we don't see. Maybe he tells her the plan. I'm going to take you to the shack. I'm going to bring your mother.
But is she going to willingly know? Or is she going to willingly go knowing that Negan's going to kill her?
That's the tough thing is would Negan pretend that he's going to kill her? Would
Negan kill her in front of her?
I don't think that. I don't believe that, no. I think the whole purpose of this shack is to get Alpha there and to fulfill his iconic comic book storyline of killing Alpha, cutting her head off, and Negan's gift will be bringing her head back to Alexandria for Daryl, for Carol. But yes, I do understand what you're saying is, how does he get Lydia there? If it's not Lydia, do you think it's Gamma?
Well, look at this. Negan's built trust. He has given Alpha, and I think that's the whole purpose of giving us the Gamma scene, because he built that trust with Alpha, so Alpha trusts him now. So I think that he's got that trust. We're assuming that he gets Lydia. Right. Maybe he doesn't even get Lydia, and he's telling Alpha. He's lying.
He's lying. He brings her there, gets her in there, and basically Negan will tell her what's up. He's gonna I don't even know how to describe it. He's just gonna bash her to be like, you treated your daughter like shit. You think that you think your shit don't stink. But I don't know what he would say.
You think that Alpha would scream?
No, she would. Alpha is a fighter. She would fight.
Understood. But she doesn't. I don't know, man.
It depends on how far out they are.
We have to assume that they're by the Whisper. That Whispers are close enough. Where's Beta? If we get a scene before this of Negan finding a way to scoot Beta aside, oh man, it's going down. I will know. It's going down. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, guys, because the one big reason I'm thinking it's going to happen is because of these telltale signs. But stay tuned. We do have another video going over the synopsis for the last two episodes, and those synopsis have a very telling has very telling information that
she
I believe
dies before
that she is not going to be around, because episode 13, that's Michonne's final episode. Episode 14, the synopsis is reading that everyone is getting over the hilltop battle, and then they're going to be shifting to Eugene, going on that trip to meet Stephanie. So I don't think there's going to be a lot with the Whisperers. So I think a lot of it's going to... The rest of the Whisperer stuff isn't going to happen until the last two
15
episodes.
and 16. Yeah.
So I do believe that this will be the final episode.
It has to be.
Because
it's the only opportunity for that to happen based upon all the evidence that we've been given.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I'm just looking at this picture, and do you think Alpha knows? Do you think she knows that Negan's going to kill her?
I don't know.
And maybe she accepts it.
Yeah, because like she...
Like that would be the most sadistic thing, right?
Yeah, she has, because in the comics, you know, she was very vulnerable. She was crying in front of him. She was talking about Lydia. She was talking about her weakness.
Completely different scene.
Completely
different scenario.
Yeah, it's completely different. But I mean, look how far back Negan is. But I mean, you do see her face. I mean, her face looks either a face of worry, or let's say
she's accepting it,
or she's accepting it, or if she's believing Negan has Lydia, maybe she's going through the emotions of, am I really about to kill my daughter?
Yeah.
You know, do I really want to kill her? But wouldn't it be awesome though if, like, let's say Negan does have the plan to take Lydia, and he explains this to Lydia that we don't see. So when she opens the door, she sees Lydia, right? And Negan is behind them, and they're talking, they're doing their thing, and then all of a sudden, maybe Lydia hits her, and then Negan, or maybe just Negan surprisingly says something to her and kills her.
The scene that I could see is, let's say Negan does get Lydia. Lydia's in there, she's ready to go. Alpha goes in, because maybe Negan just thinks that she wants her back, just to get, like, this is all I want. I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing with the survivors as long as I get Lydia by my side again. He brings Lydia and then finds out that it's different, that she wants to kill Lydia.
And see, that's what I wanted to.
So she starts attacking her.
Yep.
And then this gives Lydia the understanding of, look, my mom literally wants to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
That would make it okay for Negan to kill Alpha right in front of Lydia.
Because we're kind of also going off the comic books where Negan, the reason he killed her is because of everything he learned about what they did. So it kind of in the show, I think something has to happen to give Negan the I wouldn't say the right.
I think it already has, though.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to protect the survivors too, but I mean, like, why? You know, then you could say, well, why didn't he do it earlier? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Well, I think if we go back to every single scene, the only one that is...
He could have killed her on the rocks when he was whipping her.
But he's gaining that trust.
It's true. That is true. I think he's gaining the trust for this one moment.
Exactly. I think everything leading up until this moment has been him gaining his trust. And I think at this moment, he knows he has it.
Yeah, now my mind is just like, just how it's going to happen.
I think that she attacks Lydia, and that, like...
that signals to him.
Because my whole thing this whole time has been, if Lydia's there watching her mother die, how does she accept that? How does she take that as, okay, I'm going to allow this to happen? She may not have a choice.
Right.
But...
Because it was kind of like when she was talking with Carol, that Carol said, I'm going to kill her. And you just see the look on Lydia's face, like, because she said, well, you hate me. And she's like, I won't be thinking about you.
Yeah.
So...
But if Alpha's going after her, trying to kill her...
Right.
It's... I mean,
I don't know. But I still firmly believe that this will be her final episode.
Absolutely.
Just of how the episodes are structured and what we're going to be getting in the latter part.
Based upon
how it's going to.
I cannot wait for the gift. That's all I can.
If that happens, if he brings her head to Alexandria.
How's that going to be? How's that going to work? I mean, we've talked about the preview scene of Negan and Aaron.
Yes. Oh, yes, guys. We almost forgot about that part. Yeah. So there was a sneak peek only for AMC Premiere fans. I'm sure somebody's already posted it on YouTube. Very awesome scene. It kind of goes back to our review when Josh mentioned, take that jacket off, because if somebody sees you, you're not going to be welcome back. Well, this scene was awesome.
Someone catches Negan.
Hold on 1 second. I said hold on! Don't go and do something stupid.
The only stupid thing would be to not kill you.
Oh, look, I can explain. Just shut up. Aaron, I am not.
Enough of your bull.
And that's Aaron. So Aaron is dragging an injured Luke on a freaking sled and sees Negan run by with full-on Whisperer mask and his leather jacket.
And Lucille 0.5.
Yes. Now Aaron loses his shit. Rightfully so.
He goes into kill mode. He's like, okay, you escaped. Now you're with them. Or now you're going to die. Because Negan did save Aaron's life when they were out on their own. So it kind of gave Aaron a little sense of, okay, he was good.
Starting to turn around.
Yeah.
Starting to turn around.
This does not make him turn around.
No.
Seeing Negan like this. And I love it because this also signifies Negan's plan because he's trying to calm Aaron down. He's like, look, calm down. Don't do something stupid. I can explain.
Yeah, he almost goes into it. And he says, look, there's a reason. And before he has a chance to explain, walkers start making their way. Now, what's really cool is Negan kind of just stands by and lets the walkers go towards Aaron.
Yeah, how does having a Whisperer mask on your face deter you from walkers?
Nah, I won't go into semantics.
Yeah,
but,
we won't go into semantics,
it's a way for Aaron to get away from Negan. Negan now can get away from him, and he does run off. But
because he doesn't want the walkers to get to Luke because he's injured. So
this fuels the fire on our theory here because there's only one way to come back from that, and that is bring a gift to the Alexandrians.
And that's exactly what he did in the comics. He brought it back to prove to them, yes, I did escape from jail, but I did it for a reason. Here's her head, and then.
Unfortunately,
in the comics, he fights in the Whisperer War, which we could see.
And he's going to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it starts a war in the source material. Now the war's already happening. So Negan doing this really has no disadvantage to our survivors because they're in full-out war.
Yeah, so guys, in the comic book source material, before this has even started, Alpha has already died.
Yep.
So...
Before they attack on Hilltop.
He has already killed Alpha in the source material. That's the only way for redemption now. You know, Daryl knows that he's putting down the roadblocks, reminiscing back to season 6. Now, I still think Daryl doesn't really think that he's doing it against them. He's just doing it for a reason. We still don't know who let him out, Daryl or Carol.
I think it's Daryl or Carol.
Yeah, but Aaron seeing him like this, oh no. He like I said, he wanted to kill him.
Now, what's interesting about this scene too is like Jarrell was saying, it tells you that Negan has a plan. Now, I don't think that plan and that's just proof that plan hasn't been orchestrated yet. Otherwise, he'd pull the gift out and give it right to Aaron and show him.
It's early on.
So he's literally running probably to go do this plan
to meet maybe Alpha and get back. Yeah. So it's going to happen, guys. We want it to because we're comic book fans. We don't want it to because Samantha Morton is amazing as Alpha. She has done an outstanding job. The writers have done an outstanding job with her. And we love Samantha Morton to death.
But Alpha's time has come.
Alpha's time has come. There is another leader in the ranks. And that leader is big. And we might be able to do another video in regards to that. I'm not sure if we'll have time. Stay tuned. But stay tuned for our remaining video in regards to the final 2 episode synopsis.
Yep.
You are not going to want to miss that because it's very big.
Absolutely, very guys. Let us know if you enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think is going to happen in this next episode. Will Alpha die? Will Negan save the survivors and provide that gift of Alpha's head to our group? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're always notified when we upload new content. Follow us at NocBro Nation on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Josh.
I'm Jarrell.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.